He believes he can make the world a better place through brunch. Give it up for Ferber.
Brunch! It's just fun to say, and I almost talked about supper after Ali blew my cover, but we're going to talk about brunch. It started in the late 19th century, that's when it was coined, became popular in the 1930s in the US, but this isn't a history lesson. It's more about people coming together in real life, and how important I believe that is. Social media, I've looked at it a lot and invested my time in it. There's positives and there's negatives. There's also a lot of negatives in the social media sphere, and I think now more than ever, it's important that everyone in this room and everyone in our world make an effort to come together in real life. And I would say time is always in the way of that. Brunch is something that people can get behind. Why should I be talking about brunch? Well, I've committed my life with culture content to creating real life experiences. And in 2014, I started Chicago's Bloody Mary competition, which has become Bloody Mary Fest. So let's just say I've brunched a lot. So when it comes to any event, you really want to think about the who, what, why, where, and how. Today's talk is really going to be about how that relates to brunch to make brunching easier for you. Who doesn't want that, right? So what you need to think about is who you want to connect with and why. Is it a friend that you haven't seen in a while? Is it a long-lost family member? And why? And that will help frame the stage that you want to create, which is the what and the where. Really, we're talking about the food, the drink, if you want a theme. These are all the things that I'm going to touch on today to help you brunch that much better. So really, that sounds great, right? So it all starts with the food. Now, being that I've invested so much in brunch, I've taken all these pictures. We're in the foodie capital of the world. So give it up for Chicago as the foodie capital of the world. The West Loop is right here. We host the James Beard Awards. There are plenty of places to get anything you want to eat, from pizzas to breakfast omelets. And I would say with brunch, there are some good buffet places. You do need to watch for the heat lamps, but I will say I've had many a great brunch at O'Donovan's up on Irving. Free plug, hashtag. But you can also approach the same thing with your drinks. Do you want to have a Sunday fun day? Do you want bottomless mimosas? And there also are make-your-own Bloody Mary bars. Donnie Cruz, RIP, created it at Stanley's. Make it a little competition amongst your people. You can go to a lot of places like Bub City and West End here in the West Loop and make your own Bloody Mary and have your own competition amongst your friends and create that experience. Or, if you want to mail it in, no judgments, there are plenty of themes out there, from the House of Blues with their gospel brunch, to a drag brunch up at Hamburger Mary's, to countless experiences at the top of the signature room. You can have your own theme built in. And there are plenty of sources. This is just in my email inbox in the last week, from Time Out Chicago to Thrillist. There are plenty of places to brunch at in our world-class brunching city that is Chicago. Now, what I would say is there have been 75 places that have participated in Bloody Mary Fest, restaurants and bars. There are 7,000 to choose from. Pick a neighborhood, one of our many 100, and go and explore and plan your day around it. And once you do that, here's the key part. Having been a bartender and bartended and was a server over the Jimmy Buffet, which made me hate Jimmy Buffett from this day to the last. Think about your service folks, okay? This is the key piece. Think about how much their time is extended. People take longer with brunch, usually over 2 hours, which is beautiful IRL time, but think about how much money they're making. I'm telling you right now, think about your service industry and tip 30% on brunch. It will make this world a better place. And if you can't handle that, and that seems like it's too much, I'll say host your own brunch, okay? It's really not that hard. Think about creating your own Bloody Mary bar. I can give you plenty of tips, and you can throw a quiche in the oven and focus on who and why you want to connect with those folks. There's no excuses, and everyone in this room is going to leave with no excuses on how to create the perfect brunch. Think about the who, what, why, where, and how, and really think about how you want to connect with those people and create the stage that is most perfect. That is brunch. So if you have any questions, you can check with Bloody Mary Chai. I run that account. But here's the mission. You all must go forth and brunch.